there. You just caught me reaping the benefits of a very fruitful harvest. Everything is growing so abundantly. Right now, I'm harvesting all the oregano that's been growing in my garden all year. As you can see, I'm only snipping off the tops of the plants where the juice is very bubbly and it's very crystallized and sweet. So today, my friends, we will be preparing a variety of things using oregano from my garden. Come and join me, my friends.
Here we go. Oh, prepare to be your match, man. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Now, then
yes.
go over.
Yes.
Touch for that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How dare you! What a beautiful day for oregano. It's gonna be fun, don't you know? In your home, it will be cool, don't you know? Hello there, everyone. For our first course this evening, we will be preparing a very wonderful appetizer using oregano in a spring roll. First, I will assess the contents of my basket. Oh, I seem to have an avocado here. So, I'll just scoop out the contents. And I'll leave it there in my spoon. And I have some rice papers. I'll just dip it in some water. I like to use warm water. And now I'll fill it with these snow shoots and some of this cucumber and some of my freshly picked oregano. Just kind of like pull it by the stem there and throw that on there. And then some rice noodles. Here we go. That looks like a good amount. So kind of lay that in the middle there, pack everything together into a nice little log shape, and just go along and roll it as tightly as you can. Tightness in rolling is very important. Just pick a radius point. In geometry class, a radius is the center of a circle. In this scenario, it's something different. And then I'll twist the ends here. Sometimes you have to finger it a little bit. And now, I'll twist this like this. There we go. Cool. So here are some that I had made earlier today, and they look great to me. Here's some sauce, and I'll enjoy one myself. Mmm.
Oh.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
You are going to pay. Oh, excuse me, I was just tending my plant, which I also picked a little bit right here. In history, man has always been using smoke to infuse flavor into their foods. I have these two contraptions here that I use throughout my everyday life, one being a vase and another being a volcano. Both these items are also relevant throughout history, as this is amphoric and this is a natural history thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is, there's a rose in here that's packed with dried oregano from my garden. And as I'm lighting it with a lighter, I'm going to be lifting it from this jar of water. And as I lift it, the gravity pulls the smoke into the yellow part of this contraption. So after it's filled up, I'll kind of like take it out here and drape one of my cold cuts on top of it. So I'll let that kind of like infuse the flavor into the cold cut. Cool. And earlier today, I was smoking my meats all day. So I'll kind of like put this with the other meats that I've already smoked. And what accompanies deli meat best, I think, is oregano-infused cotton candy, which I'll do right now with my Volcano vaporizer. I like to create a wonderful experience by putting my favorite painting behind it. There you go. Look what a nice scene that is. So now I'll turn on my machine. Oh, what a great job you've done, Volcano. You seem to have filled that plastic bag there quite lovely with cotton candy. I can't wait to open it. Tastes really good. So now, I'll find a big chunk in this bag here, and I'll blossom it out in my meat tray, like this. I can't think of a better lunch than this.
Watch out. No.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Hey, still watching TV? Good to see you.
Grandpa! You smell so good.
Oh, I've been cooking all morning.
I've been smelling you since you came in through the other door.
I cook very hard.
Hey, you're gonna help me make all these cookies.
Oh,
you
I
want
can't
some
wait.
help put on your apron? I can help you.
Okay, I brought some special oregano.
Oh, cool. Let me put some butter in here first.
Oh, yeah, that's
Let that
nice.
melt. Got that heating low. Then I'll put your whole bag in there. I hope that's cool. Were you saving it for something else later?
Well, maybe, but that's okay.
Okay. While it's melting, we can make this other dough part here, the dry part, with this flour.
Well, that'll be good.
And these oats.
Aha. That's good for your stool.
Oats are very healthy for your stool and for other parts of your body as
I
well.
know.
I think about that too.
You do? So did Grandma.
Yeah, it helps my stool become hard as rocks.
Ooh.
So now I'll add this melted mixture in here. I'll stir
Watch
this
out for
around.
the flame.
Yeah, I am watching out for it. I know it's been
smells so
melting
good.
for at least an hour now.
Kind of smells like the Mediterranean,
Yeah,
don't you think?
I've never been there before.
Oh, it's kind of like Woodstock.
Cool. So now I'll kind of stir this in there. I'll add an egg. In there. And then we'll make a cookie dough. Kind of like toss this together like this.
And then what are we going to do?
And then we're gonna make faces with the cookies. We can make portraits of people we love.
That sounds good.
So maybe I'll go to the bank later and I'll bring this dough to them.
I think you should.
And I'll be like, hey,
Here's
check
my
out-
dough.
Here's my dough. Put it in my account. I might try to take it to the bank. What do you think they'll do if I give it to them? Put this dough in my account.
Put the dough in my account.
Yes. Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
So let's make this a face shape.
Well, this is you.
And this is you.
Ooh.
Cool. So here are some other things you can decorate the cookie with. Are you going to make it look like a dog or make it look like a grandma?
Maybe I'll make it look like you.
Okay, I'll make one that looks like you.
That's a good idea.
These are like your glasses.
I'll make you look like when you had your first date. Do you remember this? It
Whoa,
looked like this.
my hair looked wild, huh?
You had that wild punk hair going.
Oh yeah, I was seeing that straight edge boy.
Yeah, the guy with the razor blade in his mouth.
Yeah, I didn't like him too much.
I could see why.
I thought he was cute when I first saw him.
You did?
Then I like
We
found
never
out.
liked him. Grandma's last words were spoken about him.
What did she say?
Old razor mouth. Wow, that's
This?
amazing. Oh, look at that.
Yep, it's really going.
Boy, that really is moving.
This might take a while though.
I am getting a little tired.
Hey Grandpa, why don't you take a nap while these are baking? I'll let you know when these
Would
are
you
ready.
mind?
Yes. No, I don't mind.
Be careful. It looks beautiful.
Yes. Good night, Grandpa.
Good night, too.
So, here's some cookies that I had made earlier, the people that I love. So I tried to represent them in cookie form with their face. So here is my dog, here is my cat, and here is my grandma, here is my grandpa, here is my mom, here is my dad. I love them very much, and they look great here. Good night, Grandpa.
Good night.
I completed my 3 courses for my meal, but I still need to cover something in the home decor category. Maybe my dream catcher can catch me a dream of what I can do for this category. Dream catcher, can you help me? Oh, a bee from my garden. I remember you. And what do you have for me here? Oh, a chunk of wax. Perhaps I'll make a candle with it. Here's your leg back. So with this chunk of wax, I'll melt it down in this pot here. And I'll kick this up, the heat. And I'll turn this heat up here and let that melt. I'll throw some of this oregano in it too to give it some herb flavor. Wow, it's melting so well. I think with this huge pot of melted wax, all I can think of to do is to make a candle as big as I can. So, what I have prepped already here is a weight at the end of a string, which will sink to the bottom of the pot. You can use other things at home, boys and girls, like a Snickers bar, or maybe a tennis ball, or anything like that would work as well.
Whoa.
Oh, what a lovely and beautiful candle. It smells so good. And here I am with my friends to enjoy our meal that I prepared for them today. For our appetizer course, we have fresh garden herb spring rolls. For our main course, we have smoke-infused deli cuts and cheeses. For our dessert course, we have face cookies made with the faces of the people we love. I hope you enjoy them, my friends.
Yes, thank you, too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, here's the rest of my basket. I have so much oregano left over. And it's also seemed to have dried out through the course of the day. I guess I'll just burn the rest. Here you go, fire. Burn this.